Hi guys, and welcome to the vegetarian edition of the Mexican box from Home by Nico. Now pour yourself a glass of wine, get the music on, and let's get cracking into this box. It can't be Mexico. You cannot have a Mexico menu without having tacos. Now we have a beautiful blue corn tacos. These are very traditional. We wanted to replicate that at home with yourselves, okay? So before you start, okay, have everything ready. You've got your two dips, you've got your guacamole and your mojo de ajo. You have your jackfruit. We're going to transfer the jackfruit into a small saucepan. We're going to warm it through gently, okay? And on medium heat, just till it's piping hot. So just very, very simply, we're just going to warm through the jackfruit and the roasted peppers in the medium pan until it's piping hot. One of the seasonings in Mexico is lime. Okay, we provide the whole lime for you. It should be in the bottom left-hand side of your box if it's not moved around. Okay, the easiest way to prepare this lime for your guests. One end, two ends, then right in half with a sharp knife if you can. Okay, remove that half and then cut this into three. 1, 2, 3. Arrange your limes, 1, 2, 3. Beautiful stuff. And then open up your guacamole and your mojo de ajo. Beautiful roasted salsa. While the jackfruit's coming to heat, that's only taking me about 3 minutes. So I'm going to crack on with the tacos. This pan is dry. You don't want any oil in it whatsoever. And you'll see that these blue corn tacos have a strange rubbery texture. When we apply heat to that, they become pliable again. And then they act as a fantastic vehicle, as you know, for the jackfruit. Okay, so we're going to place it in. They will only take about 10 seconds. Okay, you see? See how pliable they are now? Okay. And when you're eating these, they taste different. They're not like the soft corn tortillas that we get in supermarkets. They have a unique flavour, a unique texture. It can only be Mexico. And we wanted these tacos in the box for yourselves. And there is the jackfruit. That's coming to heat now. And that's us. Okay, you have your 3 corn tacos there. Wonderful. This is per person. Now, I love eating with my hands. So just spoon in the middle of the tacos, your jackfruit. Excellent. That's lovely, that is. For me, I would allow the guests to help themselves, but for yourself, I'll just show you the best way to enjoy. Spoon a tiny bit. Don't be too greedy. Don't put too much in a taco and then it all comes down your top, okay? Put some guacamole right in the middle, and then you have that mojo de ajo, roasted salsa. It's excellent, that. This is packed with veggies and good stuff and spices. But that really is a treat you don't have to feel guilty over. So there we have our jackfruit tacos. Enjoy. For our Aviator Salad, what we do here is we have a fantastic punchy dressing. Our Caesar dressing is green because we've used the trimmings from our lettuce that are in the container. And we have some toasted breadcrumbs finish on top. And we have some capers throughout it to replicate that punchy flavour. So simply open up, decant the salad into an appropriately sized bowl. Okay, place in your dressing. Okay, place it into the side of the bowl. Traditionally, they place it in the bowl at the start. We're going to mix it in like that, okay? What you want to do is you want to cover every little last surface area of the baby gem. Now, salad is fantastic, however, it doesn't taste very much. It's got a cracking texture. You can almost guarantee that you've got a restaurant experience already, okay? So, place that into your serving bowl. Just another little chef's trick. Pile it high. Rather than just emptying it in, you want to show off those the core of the baby gem if you can. Because it's very appealing. And using sharp knives to cut the baby gem into perfect little sizes for you to enjoy at home. And if at the bottom of the bowl, if you have any of those little capers and the pecorino, then arrange it around. Finish the salad with some of the toasted breadcrumbs all over the top. There you are, guys. There is your Aviator Salad. Enjoy. So guys, here's your main course, the main event. We have some fantastic halloumi steaks for you to enjoy. They have been marinated already in mojo verde, which is a green salsa. Remove your halloumi from the container. In it, you'll find a little sherry dressing and a tomato salad, okay? So what we're going to do first is we're going to start off with the halloumi, and then we'll move on to the tomato salad. Okay, so first of all, remove the halloumi from the container. Okay, just to prevent from cleaning up, because I don't like cleaning up, put it into something else. So what we're doing here, you add a touch of oil into a hot pan. We're going to try and create a little crust onto the cheese. Okay, so it acts like almost like a cheese steak, you see? So these are large pieces of halloumi. You want a hot pan because you want to create that reaction between the cheese, the cold cheese, and the hot pan. Create a bit of a crust. Straight in, place away from you to prevent any oil splatters, and you want to hear that sizzle. That's what you want to hear. Don't be afraid. Lovely. And as soon as that hits the pan, you'll start to smell smoke from the pan. We marinated it in a smoked green oil, so you'll start to smell that smoke. Okay, while that's caramelising, you have your oven on at 180 degrees. I'm going to turn that over and then place it in for 4 minutes. So while that's caramelising, I'm going to warm up the tomato salsa that was included in the container. Okay, remove the sherry dressing. You have a small pan on here, just on a medium heat. Just add a wee touch of oil, just to prevent any sticking. Just a wee touch. It doesn't need too much. Okay, and it goes. Lovely. And within that tomato salad, because we've tossed that in the same mojo verde with that, the natural juices from the tomatoes will have came out. And when you put that into the pan, they reduce and they become intense, really fresh, really fresh. It's a lovely way of cooking a fresh salsa. Halloumi has been cooking in real time. That's been a minute and a half, 90 seconds that's been cooking. I'm going to turn it over. Lovely stuff. We're in a good place. Maybe a bit hot. And that's the colours that you want. Look at that. So you've created a crust on the cheese, a nice crust, and the difference in texture when you come to eat it is brilliant. So I'm going to place this into the oven. Only going to go into the oven for 3 to 4 minutes. In that tomato salad, you've got some nice red onions and that smoked mojo verde, which we spoke about previously. I want you to add a little bit of sherry vinegar. Beautiful. That's totally up to you. We provide enough sherry vinegar for most tastes, okay, and allow that to reduce. And what you want to do is you want to toss it around the pan. That is a lovely salad. I know I've heated it up and you get tomatoes in there, the red onions. So this was our take on a salsa. Gorgeous, okay? Okay, the pan will be hot, so take care. What I like to do is put a tea towel over it, just in case anyone else comes around. So you have your plate here, you've got your warm salsa already, and place your beautiful steaks of halloumi on top. Absolutely stunning. So there we have your marinated halloumi steaks with mojo verde and a warm tomato salsa. Enjoy. Now for your side dish, the refried beans. This is, we have used adobo and chipotle chili in the very traditional refried beans. Corn is one of the main grains over there, okay, and that's why we use some sweet corn through it as well. Just all we do for that is we simply put it into a small pot, medium heat, and we're going to warm that through until it's piping hot. As that starts to warm through, as soon as you see it starting to boil, give it a little mix, okay? That's it warmed through. Spoon in, pile it up, that's it. That's exactly what you want. It's warming, it's hearty, it's healthy, and it's very, very Mexican. So there you have your refried beans. Now enjoy. On to the next side dish, we have elotes, which is like street corn. It's marinated already. So we have a hot pan onto about a medium heat to high heat. We're going to be charring this and have that charred flavour on the outside. We have our 2 dips. You have your chipotle emulsion, and you have your grated cheese. That is for after. This is a cracking little side dish. Open up, you still have your oven on at 180 degrees. What we're going to do is we're going to place this directly into the pan, and as soon as it's in the pan, it goes in the oven, okay? You want to hear a little bit of a sizzle, but not too much. What that's doing is it's caramelising the internal sugars in the marinade and in the corn, okay? So as soon as it's in the pan, let's get that in the oven. Obviously be careful to use an oven-proof pan for this. Alternatively, transfer to an oven-proof dish. When it's in the oven, what we want to try and do is we want to caramelise all the way around. So maybe, we're going to turn it 3 times. Corn is in direct contact with the pan. That will be caramelising, with the rest of it's just drying out. So we want to move it around about 3 times. And then we're going to coat it with this chipotle emulsion. Just turn it with your spoon, don't need to take the pan out. Just turn it so you coat all the way around. You want to turn that about 3 times so you're contacting different areas of the corn. And that's it. Between 6 and 7 minutes, and that'll be the corn heated through. Now, let's place that there. Just be careful because that handle will be hot. So what we want to do, it's a little bit messy, so I'm going to use a little tray. I'm going to transfer that there. And you see those little caramelized areas. That's exactly what we're looking for, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to spoon over. You can use a pastry brush. I'm going to use a spoon. Spoon over the chipotle dressing, over that corn, and forever cheese. Naughty monkey. Okay, one, and I'll place the other one right beside it. It's on top. Same process for the second one. Just putting a sauce on our corn. And just sprinkle the cheese. Okay? And just on top. So there you have your elotes, which is chipotle spiced corn with a chipotle emulsion and finished with that pecorino. Enjoy. For your dessert, it can't be easier. We have a margarita Arroz Con Leche. Arroz Con Leche just means a bit of milk rice. We have seasoned it with a bit of tequila and a bit of lime. The dark colour is brown sugar that we put over the top and it turns to caramel. Very simply, take it out in the fridge 10 minutes before you intend to eat it, open and serve. And that's a little pot of joy. So there we have, guys, our outstanding Mexican vegetarian menu from the team at Home by Nico.